Alrighty, it is 9:59 in the morning. I just finished working in The Spectator for the moment anyway, but I wrote 848 words. This one took me forever to do, unsurprisingly, but that's all I have to meet today, like, you know, by the goal standards, but I'm probably going to cycle back around to it and try to write more in it. Also, I changed my goal on MOH to 40,000 words rather than 50,000. I count 40,000 as a novel because the chart that I look at for that counts 40,000 as a novel, so that's really all it has to hit if I don't want it to be a novella. Outside of that, I have finally edited the work in progress number 17, and that has been exported and is now uploading to YouTube. I'm going to edit the next Uncharted video after that and start uploading that, so that way it's done by Friday. But that has to wait until this video is uploaded so I can delete it and free up space to export the Uncharted video. Fun stuff. But at this point, I think I am going to take a minor break. I'm going to take a 15-minute nap, and then I'm going to take a shower. And then I'm going to come back to this, presumably do some editing on Ashes in the Light first, and then Dwindling Fire of a Detective, move on to MOH, write a few words there, and then cycle back around to The Spectator. But either way, once I accomplish something across any of those, I will give you guys an update. Alrighty, it is 1:07 p.m. and I have just finished editing some more chapters on Ashes in the Light. 3,489 words for today so far. I might come back to this later, I'm not 100% sure. But that was 6 chapters edited for Ashes in the Light, and I've added a few more things that could be potential book merch in the future. Otherwise, the only other thing that I did after I got back from getting water from my grandma and grandpa's house and doing a online rebate thing for them. I've been doing the outline feature on Google Docs. It makes finding stuff easier without the need to Control F. But I'm only up through here on the outline feature. I only add a new chapter every time that I get to it. But the only other thing that I need to do editing-wise is some chapters here. Hooray. I have it set so that way if I keep editing like 1,000 words, whatever, a day, I will finish this by the end of the month, but my goal is to finish it before the 31st, so we'll see. But I'm gonna work on, I'm gonna work on this one for about the next 5.5 minutes, because that's when this word sprint I'm in is over. And then I'm going to wash dishes, and then I will come back, do some more editing, potentially go to sleep, and then wake up around 4 to do bird chores and get back into editing or writing, depending on how much progress I make here. But either way, I will probably update you one more time on the word count for the re-edit here before I go to sleep, and then I will see you again sometime after 4 p.m. Hey guys, so again, I'm in the living room, so I apologize in advance for any bird noises. This microphone should be what's recording sound, so hopefully any noises they make won't be quite as noticeable. But it is 8:49 in the morning, and I'm currently editing the next Uncharted video. I meant to do it yesterday, didn't get around to it. But once that is edited and exported, I will then get back to writing on my tablet, starting with The Spectator, as I've been doing. At some point I'll move back to my mom's room, do some editing on Baker, and then probably either come back out here or do some more editing back there. I haven't decided yet. But either way, at the moment, I am also playing Uncharted. I just restarted it again for the millionth time. Uncharted 4, I suppose. Uncharted 1 is the one that I'm recording for YouTube at the moment. But that's the game plan. I'm kind of in and out on writing and editing and where I'm supposed to be and where I am and all of that. I don't want to get super into it, but you know, But either way, I am going to do my best to do some writing, do some editing, keep my mind occupied with other things in between, and just go from there. But either way, once I actually get into writing today, I will give you guys an update as soon as I have one to give. Alrighty, it is 3:05 p.m. I believe that this is what I showed you last time. Shortly after I finished working in this, I went over to my grandparents for lunch, and since then I have only written 395 words in MOH, and both of those have been added to my January written count thing for today. I'm not precisely tired at this point, but I am just tired of trying to force myself to work on anything. So I think I'm gonna go to sleep for a little bit. It is 3:06. I think I'm going to set my alarm for 4:30 or so to give myself time to fall asleep, and then give myself about an hour-ish of actual sleep. And then when I wake up, I'll do dishes, and then bird chores, and then I will probably move on to editing Ashes in the Light, and then the Baker book, in hopes of physically accomplishing something. And then I will either try to cycle back around to MOH, try to cycle back around to Spectator, or just research or write a blog post or something, just to get my count up for the day, but also so that way I don't have to stress myself out anymore. I still want to try and take things relatively chill, so that is the goal. But I'm going to start with a nap and go from there, and then I will update you guys when I have an edit count to update you with. Alrighty. It is 10:23 in the morning, and I have been out of the house for the last couple of hours, so I have accomplished absolutely nothing. I did a little bit of writing in the Spectator before I left, but that genuinely means that I wrote like a paragraph and a half. I need to take a shower, and then I need to start a load of clothes in the washer, and then at some point later on today, I need to wash dishes and do bird chores, yada yada yada. But after my shower and after I have the clothes started, I will move back onto the Spectator and see if I can accomplish anything there. And if not, I will move on to editing and try to cycle back around to the Spectator, MOH, or both before the end of the night. But I'm going to do that, and then I will update you guys when I have something to actually physically update you on. Alright, this took forever, but I finally got past the daily goal on the Spectator. It's nowhere near where I would like to be, but that's okay. I have a little bit of coffee left from this morning. It's iced coffee, so it's been in the fridge a couple times. But I am going to finish drinking that, and then probably take about a half-hour nap, presumably, as long as my alarm goes off. And then wash dishes and do bird chores, and then get into editing. I think I'm going to actually start with the Baker book first, just so that way I'm done on the computer, at least with that part, sooner. And then I'll move to Ashes in the Light, and then try to do something on MOH. We'll see what happens. And depending, I might move back to the Spectator or Untitled Mysteries, or do some research, so on and so forth. But either way, I will update you guys once I wake up, once I'm done with chores, and when I have something to actually update you on.